Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Sam coming at you guys with another book review. So we got a very exciting one today, a lot of requests. It's Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. So please remember, if you guys like the video, be sure to smash the subscribe button and give this video a like. So this book follows the story of Amir and Hassan, two boys who were growing up in Afghanistan. The important thing about this book is they're growing up during the rise of the Taliban, but it's giving the book in the perspective of Amir as he's older. So he's looking back as a child of his view and perspective of the time. Now, Amir comes from a very wealthy family, and Hassan is a Hazara boy, which is and Hazaras are the ethnic minority in Afghanistan, and him and his father are servants to Amir and his father. So the book revolves around Amir's struggle to conform to societal norms while also being in a war-torn country, which creates a very interesting dynamic given that he eventually is going to have to leave the country, and while he's in it, he's also having internal struggles as well as the external physical conflict that's going on. So I learned about the book from actually high school. We talked about banned books when we were reading Fahrenheit 451, and this book came up. Um, it was banned in Afghanistan because of the negative connotation that it puts on the Taliban. So it was no longer studied in school and was not a book used for children because it gave them ideas that the government did not want them to have. But I started to read it because I really enjoyed Fahrenheit 451, and I thought that this would be something kind of similar. And I was really happy with it. It's a pretty quick read, and it's not something that's too difficult. It's for pretty much any audience can read it. I didn't think that anything besides some of the content would be restricting towards the audience. I'd say some of the content is for a little bit more mature, but I'm sure that most people can handle it. Um, but overall, I thought it was a great book. I thought how they told the book was a very interesting thing. They kind of went back and forth between time periods, which gave a very cool perspective on it. And it was all narrated by Amir, but it was from his older self looking back at his younger self. So it was a third person omniscient, as he kind of was able to look at things in retrospect, his actions and the actions of others. What I thought was most interesting about the book was the perspective from which it was told, which was by the children. And I thought that this really connected to our unit when we talked about Zainab Salbi, when she talked about the two parts to war. There's a part at home, and then there's a part that is fought on the battlefront. And this is why I chose to read and to talk about this book. Even though Afghanistan is not an Arab country, it still does connect very much to what we've been talking about and the real issues that we've been focusing on. I would highly suggest reading this book. It was a wonderful read for me, and honestly, it wasn't a very hard read, so it was a quick read and very enjoyable. If you enjoy learning about family struggles, how things have come to be in Afghanistan, the rise of the Taliban, and how those conflicts have affected children in the area, then I think that you would really enjoy this book. Even if those are not interested in you, I think it's still a good read. It's a very enjoyable book. Make sure to comment down below your request for next week's book review, and I'll see you back on the channel. Thank you.